was in graduate school of energy science, I'm not also dealing with mathematics. I'm also looking at what's happening in the environmental side, what's happening in the economic side, right? So one of the important messages on the energy projection is it has to be not only technological savvy, but also economically feasible. Indonesia is a very good example. If you just put a policy, for example, looking at, okay, we have to dismiss all of the coal. Do not use coal anymore, do not use natural gas, do not use oil. What happened? If you're just looking at on one direction, which is carbon dioxide reduction, what happened with this economy? Will collapse, right? Because 5 to 7% of this national GDP is coming from coal businesses. And more than that, 15% to 70% coming from natural gas and oil. So with those driven kind of fossil fuel, we can't really just unplug and then put the new one and run. No. So that's what we did also in 2008, looking at economic impact. Vis-a-vis, we're looking at on the environmental side. So we understand the carbon emissions will be reduced, but we're looking at on the technology perspective, how it's going to move forwards with current technology that being introduced at the moment, and the potential in the future, and also the economic impact. So can you imagine how creative you're going to be in Kyoto University, right? How you will be very, very benefited when you meet with other colleagues from different culture, having different knowledge and different background. So you'll be like in the same place you discuss a lot. And that's the point where you increase your capability and capacity to improve yourself to be a better person. When I was arrived in Kyoto University, I was very welcomed with my best colleague. His name is Dr. Taro Sarobi. I think some of the Kyoto colleagues knows them. Yeah. He's very helpful, so he's my good friend. So I just want to say that colleagues from Kyoto give their heart to help me out to settle. So without any cost benefit for him. So he helped me to settle. He helped me to, to find a partner where the bus station, closest bus station, how to go to the university, and so on. And one interesting story from, I have kids at the time, from my wife. She was my wife, actually. So she told me when she took my older son to the school, she went to the municipalities and then she asked, where is the school for my kids, for him? And this lady, young lady, just took her to the sub-option of the Hoikuen. Hoikuen is the under-elementary school, the kindergarten. The whole, take one by one. Is it something that interested for you? This is nice place or not? This is something that you want? Both of them being taken by this young lady from the municipality. And in the end of the day, I know this is our culture. What will you do? As an Indonesian, what will you do? At least you give some, flowers or chocolate, right? Right? As a token of appreciation. The day after that, or 2 days after that, anyway. So you will bring something, right? As a token of appreciation, right? So what's he saying? No, 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 no. It's my responsibility. The whole day taking 5 to 6 kindergarten and taking off. So that's what we call it a discipline and very, very important tradition that we have to respect. The next point that I want to say you what value is the value. You come in Kyoto University not only studying, not only learning the culture, but please absorb and really understand the value and adapt that to your daily life. So I believe, I really believe, once you graduate from Kyoto University and you come to Indonesia, none of you will do something that currently perhaps people are talking about. When you are in the government, I believe you will not do that. Wherever you are, I believe you will not do that. Very good example is my son. Big applause for him. Agya is very, very good example. Graduate from Kyoto University and he still keep his dignity afloat. So this is very, very important message that perhaps people never tell you about. So previous speaker mentioned about discipline, right? Discipline is important. The president mentioned about research, innovation. So the next one is the value that you will bring back to Indonesia. Thank you so much.